Morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to another edition of Airy Sky Rita's video blog. I'm Airy Sky. So, for your first update of the day, I am about 30% better out of 100, so I'm running still 70% and sluggish. So, just to let you guys know, got a message this morning at like 9 in the morning. I was sleeping. I had headphones on, so I didn't have to hear the actually, it was 9:18 in the morning. Zoe asked if I was going to walk. Yes, I did. I walked 2.2 miles, went to town, came back exhausted, staying in the rest of the day. So, for some of you out there, I have a couple things to talk about prepping wise. One is I was out and about yesterday. Big news, big news, big news. Saw the news today, couldn't believe it, about the whole bond thingy. Oh, well, it's life. It's life, Jim, but not as we know it. Not as we know it. Not as we know it. It's life, Jim, but not as we know it. Not as we know it, Captain. So I hope Zoe sees her live that she always asks about. Are you doing a live today? No. Are you doing a live today? No. No, where's the radio? Because I want to make sure the radio is near me at all times because of Chloe. You know, it's in the bathroom yet again. Where I always leave it, apparently. I leave the radio in the bathroom. Here we go. So, today's plan, I'm going to loop around today and relax. Now, today's Monday, so we got till Sunday, which means Sunday is Easter, which I'm going to be doing a poll for some of you soon. Poll's going to be, do you want me to do a turkey, a ham, or a duck for Easter? Yeah, isn't that great? I might do duck. Yep, so, and that means the traditional duck. Duck. Should show Zoe a couple things too, but in time. So, anywho, maybe she'll bring her computer and I can show her a couple toys that she may like. Who knows? But anyways, so for some of you out there, what's going on is I'm a little exhausted. Like I said, I walked today. It took a lot out of me. I'm not 100% well. Got a guy who claims, Chloe shouldn't be around you. Guess what? Well, Chloe wants to be around me. She wants to be with the dog, too. So to me, and Zoe wants to be around me, too. She just doesn't want to get sick. Latest testing kit was around here somewhere. I just took it today. It's negative again. Yeah, here it is. It fell on the floor yet again. This one says negative. See? Negative. There we go. So, yeah. I'm running out of testing kits, just to let you guys know. So, got an email today by Higgins, said something about glasses. I was going to say something back, but you know what? I'm not going to poke him today. I had to readjust my mindset yesterday by game. And there's my little doggy. Here, let me show you the mop fart. Mop fart. How you doing? You got a biscuit, so he's happy, aren't you? Yeah, tell me all about it, huh? Tell me that story. Yeah, that's a great story you told us about walking today. Yeah? Yeah? I hear you. Yeah, you're on camera too, see? Yeah, so anyways. So, for you preppers out there, this is the time you want to get prepped for. Spring's coming up, so you want to rotate foods, do your spring cleaning, get your house prepped for summer and fall prepping and winter prepping. Those are the things I'm drinking down Zoe's milk she gave me. I drank a quarter gallon last night again of powdered milk. That means the milk level's getting lower and lower because I'm drinking it as straight milk. I love straight milk. I'd rather have a glass of milk than a glass of bourbon. No. Look, I already gave you a treat over there. You didn't pick it up, so you don't get any. We don't have any meat treats either, so sorry. Yeah, be a good little dog. No. Look at that. He thinks he's entitled. Everyone around me thinks they're entitled. So you have to throw that in. You're not entitled. Go lay down, Bubbakins. No, Bubbakins. See, he's arguing with me. Boss Dog's arguing with me today. See that? Hey, you're cute. You want water? Is that what you want? Let me see. Does he need water? Because if that's what it is, I'll fill his water jug up. Nah, don't give him fresh water. You got fresh water and meat flavored kibble over there. Enjoy it. a nice glass bowl, fresh water. He shouldn't complain, should he? Here you go, Bubbkins. And just to be nice, there we go. So, yeah. So, anyways, I have nothing to gripe about today. Got my coffee right over there. So it's coffee time with Rita. So spring's here. A lot of people have been asking me, what do you stockpile prepping for this coming winter? Well, you prep with whatever it is. Summer has winter finally left. Spring's here. We're in the 50s and it is raining. Yes, today it rained. So I don't know about tomorrow's weather, but my hat's drying, my boots are drying, my clothes are drying. So, yeah, it was completely saturated today, but I had to go to town to see if I can do it. I took my Dayquil. I will tell you that Zoe is completely 100% right. She sent me a document the other day, right? That from, I think it was CNN or something. It says, Dayquil, NyQuil does not work. Well, my nose is still running. My throat's nearly gone. My sore throat's gone about 85% of it. So anyways, I'm just taking some throat thing. I get some cough drops coming in. You always need to prep. My Dayquil, my NyQuil I use. That stuff, I will only tell you that only works for sleeping. Yeah, they may put in some other compounds that supposedly work, but the damn alcohol alone helps sleep. That's why they say don't go with your kids unless, But the thing is I'll tell you what the real problem is with that stuff, the NyQuil, or the equivalent, is they put it in liquid form to consume, but they give you nose cleaners, supplies. They give you a cough suppressant, which is fine. Then they give you, which doesn't work. And then they give you acetaminophen, which Higgins says, oh, well, that's not bad. But you mix it with booze. Remember they say do not mix alcohol and acetaminophen or ibuprofen? Well, they must have a problem because this says right here it's got 10% alcohol in it. So, I mean, it isn't there to get drunk. You could get drunk. What's funny is have you ever remembered the old days when people were getting high off cough syrup, and then they had to put guaifenesin in it, so if you take too much, you throw up? Yeah, well, apparently this doesn't have guaifenesin in it, so, and this stuff is made in Canada, I believe it is. Made in Canada. Thank God it ain't made in China. I would be really disturbed if this stuff was made in China. But this stuff says 12 of 21. Yeah, exactly. So you do the math. So, yeah. Oh, look, I got some Wandis, I think, on my nail. A nice hot shower might clean it up. So, anyways, so this only works for sleeping, yes. So as you can see, the level's going down. I ordered some more of this just for a prepper's tool because it's always good to keep this stuff on hand. And, this stuff will help. It helps me sleep 8 to 12 hours at a time. That's why I'm always sleeping. That's why and those popsicles, had a couple of those last night. Those little freezy pops that Zoe got. Thanks, Zoe, by the way. Man, they helped me out a lot last night, too. I was craving something sweet, and I just said, freezy pop. Then before bed, I had my glass of milk, went to bed. Got up this morning, like 12, and I was like, empty bladder, and then I climbed back into my bed and went to sleep again. And I was like, you know what? I ain't getting up. Nope, getting up when I want to get up. So I got up at like 3, something like that, 2:30, something like that, 2 o'clock, something. So I got enough sleep, but still, I was like, yeah, but this stuff only works for sleep, by the way. Can't complain about that, at least. Helps. But it's only to get me better. My body's still basically fighting off whatever. So, but yeah. So I took my Dayquil today. I don't think it works. I don't think the Dayquil works. So anyways, there's a lot of preppers out there. You've been sending me messages. Get well. Thank you so much. One of the guys that I know, he's like, oh, you should get a ham for Easter. Well, let me just tell you, I was talking to a friend of mine today about Easter. Oh my God. You wouldn't believe what we were talking about for Easter. We were talking about ham and turkeys. And usually the food bank gives you something, right? Food bank ain't giving anything this year. They're not giving anything. I went there and placed my order. Ordered like 2 cans of Spam, 2 cans of Dinty Morris stew. That'll feed me for 3 nights, and then the veggie bag. So, yes, which, by the way, Zoe should be happy. I'm almost done with my oranges. So, and thanks to Zoe, we got another year's supply of garbage bags. So, well, not Zoe, Chloe. So, we're good there. Well, Chloe was really being grouchy yesterday. I mean, literally, So today I was just like, look, I told her where to stick it, and I was hoping to hear from Zoe yesterday. Besides, she said, oh, I'm in a nap and then I'll talk to you on the phone or something. Okay, cool. Nothing. So, but that's cool. She's got her own life to live. So, that's how I see it. So I don't complain, I'll get in touch with her sometime today, when and if she messages me. It's all good. Or if she sees me live, which she's always asking, oh, are you going live? Yes, I am today. It's Monday. I want to tell you guys I did get my exercise in. One of my neighbors was being nosy today. I was like, dude, the damn N95 mask is in my fucking pocket. So technically I'm using it. Okay, I walked down to town. Oh, really? Fuck you is what I said. So I went into the store with the mask on to give me what I needed. And then I walked out. And I went home. And there we go. Then I got home. I decided it was time to empty myself and get on YouTube for a few minutes. When I'm sick, I'll tell you what I do when I'm sick. Usually I'm gaming. All right, I'm trying to game. I'm trying to test out 268 games. Yeah, so that tells you right there what you need to know. 268 games. Yes. So anyways, I got a couple links I got to send out to old Hig Bobs eventually, but it's it is what it is, So him and I, we differ on what a computer can and can't do. My main argument yesterday was you buy what you can afford. That means if Chloe wants it only to run Elder Scrolls Online, well, find me one that runs Elder Scrolls Online. Plain and simple. I don't care if it's a laptop or desktop, as long as it works. Yeah. So anyway, today's plan is I'm going to do dishes up a little later. I don't know what I'm going to have for supper tonight. Probably a couple cups of ramen. I got ramen right there. I got 2 cases left and 1 week to go before I can place another order, so I should be fine on that. I'm just too damn lazy today. Fire up the tea kettle, that's what I say. As a prepper, you just want basically something simple. This is going to be simple. I just don't want to do anything more, as a prepper. Yeah, anyways, yeah, so anywho, that's what's going on in the world of the Rita right now. Yes, and I'm gaming, I got my Super NES dusted off. I'm playing that. Love my Super NES. The Super NES had more RPGs, I think, than Sega Genesis, than the Mega CD, than the Sega CD, than the 3DO and the CDI and the all that stuff. I was just looking over something the other day. I was just thinking about something. Let me share with you something. I think it's cool. I think it's here. Is it here? Is it here? Is it here? Yes, it is. It is. It's right here. So I save these and I go through them from time to time. This is what they call the old Christmas catalog. I printed them out a long time ago. I keep a copy of the old Christmas catalogs. I actually have in a PDF. And, it shows the pricing back then. What games costed back then, Let's put this in order. There we go. There we go. So basically, some of these are really high in price. I mean, think about it. I mean, back then, some of these games they were trying to sell back then for Christmas was pretty crappy, in my opinion. Some kids liked it, but $60, $70, $80. I remember this game I was getting for my birthday one year. I was playing that last night for 10 hours. Okay. $80 plus tax. I think it was $89.99. It was like back then, it was like the latest RPG game. They said, oh, everyone's going to want it. And yet, anyways, so, and it was like $90, and it reminded me of how much I enjoyed it, But then you get stuff like this, like Sega Genesis. Back then, you could buy a Sega Genesis, and it literally The price was, as a prepper back then, you prepped and you had games for entertainment purpose. Unfortunately, unless you knew what you're looking for, like this one says Dungeons and Dragons and, Ariel, the Little Mermaid. Yeah. This was really expensive back then. $200 for something that the Turbo Express. Yeah, that was pretty good if you could get a hold of the right games. Ys 1 and 2, Ys 3, those are great. Then you had Brandis, that was great too. But they didn't have many games on it. Then you had like $300 with the Turbo Duo. I got one of those. Those were great. Turbo CD and Turbo Duo was great back then. But again, the games were minimal. And then you had the NES set back in the early 90s, they're phasing out it. So Nintendo games are cheaper, but still it's like $90 for a challenge set, $50 for Mario 3. I mean, literally. Think about it. Dragon Warrior 4 was $60 back then for the NES. I actually got into Dragon Warrior 1 recently. It wasn't bad. Game Boy game, right there, $80 for the basic set. I remember it being like $149 when it came out. Yeah. Can you believe that? $149, yeah. Then the Game Gear came out. That wasn't bad, but it wasn't great, But the thing has sucked up batteries like crazy. I remember getting one for my birthday. Yeah, 2 games came with it. And then I got other games, and eventually I had a whole stack of Game Gear Genesis games. I'm telling you, the Lynx had maybe 6 or 7 decent games in the whole thing for Atari. But my mom, I always marked it out. She always made sure that the Super NES, I remember going to what do you call it? A Nintendo shop at once, and they had this touch thing. My mom said, "What do you like?" I said, "Zelda." Well, it isn't out yet, so she pre-ordered it and got me Zelda. But SimCity wasn't bad. Pilot Wings wasn't bad. Wasn't a big fan of F-Zero. Then you had ActRaiser and these games. Look at these 62, 69. These games were expensive back then. Literally, you had to make your games count. That's why. However, I will tell you there was a battery problem with the Lufia 2. That was the only problem I had. But let's get some more coffee, shall we? I'm telling you, the games back then were wild. But then they say, oh, we need better and better. So I'm doing some research on gaming. I was going to hire Higgins to do a job for me, actually. It was based on games. It was simple. But you know what? I can cut him out and basically earn it myself. By the way, my neighbor gave me some beer, and I won't even touch the damn stuff. That tells you right then and there. Beer, not good for me. I'd love a can, but no. So let's look over some of these. Some of these games are great. Sonic the Hedgehog, those are great games back then. But, if you got into it. The Genesis, I only had like the Desert Strike series or the Strike series, as we called it, and Phantasy Star. I wasn't really a band Ys, but I wasn't really a big fan of the other games. My brother liked Sonic, but to a point, Let's see what else we can have. World Series Baseball, great games. I love the baseball games. Always played those. But yeah, some of these things were expensive. SimCity 2000 was great. SimCity was great. But they charged a lot. A-Train was great too back then. But the game systems back then were, everyone, there's the NES. And Final Fantasy, oh yeah. Original Final Fantasy's been reported so many times, so you can get a better version of it now. I like the Super NES graphics, so, you got Sega Master System 2, that was like $60, and you had like certain games. These games are going for $40. So, poor man's system, if you couldn't afford the best, get him something cheap. There's a Sega CD, that was $400. And then the games are $60. I remember those. I got a Sega CD for Christmas. There's Zelda. Then there's Mario Kart. Zoe was talking about that. She needs to tell me which Mario Kart she was looking at. Some of these games, I remember $70 for that. There's Final Fantasy 2. Final Fantasy 2 was $70 back then. Yeah. Final Fantasy 3 was $70 too, but Final Fantasy 2, that's what really got me submitted into the JRPG genre. Then when we found Final Fantasy 1 for $19.99 on sale, we grabbed a box of that, My brother and I thought it was an interesting game, let's say, and we had a strategy guide for it, so it worked. But then, you look at other games, what's this? This is, NES games, yeah, Hudson Soft. Yeah, Hudson made some decent games back then. Yeah, Konami and Ultra made some decent games. Konami had a subsidiary of Ultra, so they can make 5 additional games. That's why I had Metal Gear. Back then, Ultra and Konami were the same. They were out of Chirac at one time. Yeah. Chicago. Genesis, you look at all these games, and you just look at it. Shining in the Darkness, that was good too. If you like paying $70 for it back then, that was one of the Sega's top classic games. People like Fantasy Star 2 and 3, $70. Fantasy Star 3, 70. Fantasy Star 4, 70. RPGs were expensive back then, I tell you. Evo. Or Elbow. Electronic Boutiques. Elbow Dog. Yep, see. I'm telling you, it was pretty good. Mario Land, me and my brother played that so many times. We basically had 2 Game Boys. Then we got 4 Game Boys. And eventually I was like, getting tired of the Mario games. I was like, Mom, why you go? Oh, I thought you liked Mario. Mario's cool to a point, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, literally that $120 for the TV tuner. My mom got me one of those. That was interesting, TV tuner is pretty interesting. Turbo Express, Turbo Duro, Turbo CD, all highly priced. Wasn't that popular, back then. Sega, the Lynx 1 and the Lynx 2. The Neo Geo was the big coup de grace, though. That was like $700 back then. Each game was $200. My mom got me a whole stack of those, but I'm telling you, it wasn't even great. It was all fighting games. So to me, I was like, Neo Geo CD sucked. 7th Saga, that game was pretty damn hard. $70. Yep. Secret of Mana, $70. Great game. I remember renting that for so many times, 3 weeks, when we finally bought it. Yeah. Yep. Look at all these. I like the little cartoons there, the elves working. Yeah. Shinobi. That wasn't a bad game, but it wasn't a great game. It was like, CDI was pretty lame. They had like 3 decent games, the Zelda and the Link games, but the price, $400. My mom was like, we had like every system there is, and most of them sucked, When you look at some of the games nowadays, you play some of them, you're like, you see Turbo Express, Turbo CD. Even those Tiger handhelds were pretty crappy back then. Man, we have a Game & Watch. Woo! Those Game & Watches were pretty damn tough back then. That's why we always kept the TV in the damn car. With the NES, we always played like Mario and stuff. Family loved that. It was back in the day, way, way back in the day. Mom always kept us entertained. Game Boy was mostly good for traveling, but eventually got Mario 1, Mario 2. Yeah, Mario games are great. A lot of these games dropped down in price for Game Boy. TV tuner, man, those things were expensive back then. $100, $150. Telling you, expensive as hell. What do we got here for the last round? There's the Desert Games. That was freaking $60 alone. Street Fighter was $75. I mean, literally, they knew how to make their money back then. Figured if kids were going to pay that kind, families going to pay that kind of money instead of using coin-operated systems. That's why one reason why the coin-operated went out of business. If you didn't know, but I thought I'd share this with you. Mystic Quest, $40. Final Fantasy. No, yeah. Also for Game Boy, yeah, Game Boy Final Fantasy 2. Yeah, the Game Boy version wasn't even the Game Boy version. Anywho, we can go on and on and on about games all day. It's a hobby of mine, but still. But still pricing has changed over the years. Nowadays they're like $60 standard, but Super NES, but that one game I kept playing it. I couldn't I could not put it down last night. I started into it and I was like, oh yeah, I'll just play this for 5 minutes. Instead, it would just went on and on and on and on. Next thing you know, it's 10 hours later and I was like, oh, time to go to bed. Took Moppy out, did my thing, and yeah, but oh my God, Sundays was my day of rest, so I dealt with that, but then people say to me, oh yeah, well, what is your plan? My plan today is simple. I'm going to dry off, and I'm going to look to see where Utermo is. I think Utermo climbed onto the bed again while being wet. Oh, well. Oh, well. Can't deny the dog, can we? Can't deny the dog. Where's my sweatshirt? Here we go. So tonight, I'm going to relax. I got the window open, airing out Evo's room again. Neighbor, like I said, was pestering me today. Oh, well, how are you feeling? I'm about 30% better, trying to walk to town. A lot of neighbors. I'll tell you a funny thing about neighbors. Okay, I love Zoe dearly as a sister. Okay, so Zoe, she's like, "Oh, is there anything you need?" No, not really. But there's a guy who wants to send Zoe some money to get a ham. Apparently, ham for Easter or something. I think I'll do a duck. Oh yeah, it reminds me. I need to go do that poll. Let's do the poll real quick. Shall I do a ham, turkey, or whatever? So let's just go over to my channel. It says, go to your channel. Go to your channel. Community. There we go. Let's see. Last poll was, should I do a Christmas Day edition? No one is. Should I do a Christmas Eve edition? Yes. Okay. So let's do a poll. Text poll. Ask community. Easter. 1 ham. 2 turkey. 3 duck. There we go, preppers. There you go. So a new poll just came out. Video game consoles and longevity in life. Yes, someone has. But yes. Choosing Christmas present. TV, yes. Well, yeah. So, anywho, yeah. Yep. Yeah. So, for some of you preppers out there, I can say, that it's good. I said lol at 2:00, Missy. Let's see. Let me know if you want to walk today. I will be in town. 2:27. Lol. Yes, lol, because I just got out of bed. So, the lol was that joke for Zoe because I was like, laugh out loud. I just got out of bed. Yes, I went to town. I was trying to see if you were still in town. I did run into Phil. He was getting himself a cup of coffee. He was surprised that I knew better, cheaper rates for coffee than the Kings. I think you can get a better cup of coffee over at the gas station. They have flavored stew. Mix and match. Maybe next time, but you did like, yes. I messaged you 3 times trying to see if you were in town or not. I saw Phil. He said he had to go to Marketplace. I assumed you were over there. Or you were napping. Remember, everyone, I'm getting to know Zoe so much that more likely it's either she was at Marketplace or she was napping. See? Yeah, well, I saw Phil, so I assumed he didn't say. I when he said he was picking up someone, I knew it wasn't you because he would have said, "Oh, I'm picking up Zoe." So anyway, don't worry about it. So but I did get my exercise in. I'm 30% better. Tonight's meal is going to be ramen. I think I just don't want to cook that much. I'm too damn lazy, All I got was morning and hi. Yes, well, that was my way of seeing if you were sleeping. Because if you were sleeping, well, then why bother you? You'd message me when you messaged me. Plain and simple. Yeah. So anyways, I assume you were napping. That's why you didn't get back to me till now. But it's all good. So it's all good, So, but anywho, Zoe keeps commenting. Well, talk to you when you feel like it. Oh, well, I was going to call you today, too. I was hoping to give you a ring before I went to town, but instead, I had to deal with crusty old curmudgeon who's complaining about how his clothes should stay away from me because, you might be contaminated. Gee, contaminated? That's a stupid name for it. Oh, yes, I'm going to be contaminated. That's a nice little way of saying I may be sick, but, I'm fighting a tooth and nail, So, contaminated. There we go. So, I always take your calls. Yeah, call me later. Yeah, I will. That. Hopefully you're doing okay. I'll do that probably. I'll call you probably while I munch on some ramen. That'd be a good time to do it. Call Zoe, munch on some ramen. I gotta get teacup pot refilled. I'm one of those lazy people today. I'm gonna do dishes tomorrow, I think. And I'm finishing up my oranges. I got these little mini oranges, everyone. I'm down to 6. I ate like 3 or 4 dozen of these. Someone gave me a whole bunch of them. So I was like, oh, yes, this will be tasty today. I'll have some tasty oranges. You gotta fill the tea kettle up. I've also been doing a lot of cider too. There we go. So I've been doing a lot of cider. I'm down to 4 packs of cider, by the way. As a prepper, this does help me immensely, So, yes, spiced apple cider tastes pretty good. Personally, I think it could taste a little better, but oh well, it works. I got friends that care, so I thank them all with all my whole heart, that they're looking after me, I am taking a break from Novel Load on Amazon. Yes, I've been watching that. I know what Zoe's description of her book is and the name of it and everything. So I've been looking for it on Amazon so I can get a copy of it, but nothing yet. So, I was going to generously buy several copies and send them out to family. Unfortunately, it's not online. So hopefully soon now. So apparently, I don't know how long it takes for them to upload the ebook. Dad's been waiting for it too. He wants to read it. He's dying to read it, apparently. Let's see how good Zoe is. I said Zoe's awesome. Can't basically deny Zoe. So anyways. So one of the things I wanted to share with you is I'm playing the prequel to this game. And the original game was slow-paced and relaxing. This one, more like throws you in one dungeon after another dungeon after another dungeon after another dungeon after another dungeon. And that's why I was going for 10 hours. I was like, oh, when's it going to end? Yeah. Where you can actually relax and go from here to there. And this, that, said, it was like, whoa, 3 days to upload by April 1st. Oh, good. Then I can basically enjoy buying copies. And right after payday, I guess I'll have to buy a couple copies. So you got to support Zoe. Got it. And by then, I'm going to do a special video probably. Special edition for Zoe. Maybe we'll do it by Easter. If it is uploaded by Easter, then what we can do is we can do a special edition where you guys can go click on the link and buy Zoe's book. So we can do like a grand opening of her book on YouTube if she wants. That'd be great. You guys can just click on a link or two. I'm not sponsored by Zoe, but it would pay to pick up her book as soon as it's hot off the press. So the thing is I could do that for Zoe because she could use some advertising. We need to advertise for people. I mean, literally, Higgins should even buy a copy. I forgot Higgins doesn't know how to read. Sorry, Higgins, had to throw that in there, Mr. El Cheapo. Yeah, I got to tell you a story about that guy. So he now knows what I'm looking for a computer, so he should be able to find something for me that will run the game smoothly with no trouble. He can even do a computer search to see if it will run. Hell, he can probably ask questions on Amazon questions on it, So, anyways, the story goes today is he emails me today, right? And he says he's got to go to the eye doctor, right? Now, that's fine and dandy, He's like, oh, well, let me put it this way, right? The guy thinks if he got his approved for disability, he would have more money to his name, right? Doesn't work that way. When you get more money on Social Security, you lose everything else, okay? You lose your. Got this weird headache right here. Hopefully, it's not a start of a heart attack like hubby had a weird headache. Anyways, hopefully it's nothing. Hopefully I'm not going to have a stroke or something, and I'm not stressing today. So technically, I'm having a great morning. So, but it is feeling funny right up here. Probably a cluster bomb headache. You know how they are. So, anyways, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Anywho, I don't know. Anyways, so he turns around, right? And he's talking about going to the eye doctor because, he's got Medicaid and they cover glasses. They only cover certain glasses, certain, Medicare doesn't cover eye. They do cover eye exam, but they don't cover. I'm going to take ibuprofen and see if that helps. This is just the weirdest headache I've had. My entire time being sick, I got this headache that just came on all of a sudden. Now, where did I put my eyebows? That's one thing that people love, these things. Higgins is like, I got 5,000 billion tablets of eyebows. Good for you, man. That's it? Nope. There's 2 bottles of this. I need to take this, actually. I might as well do it now. Been having some tum-tum problems anyways, so where is my headache? Yeah. My headache med. That's what I'm looking for. Yes, I'm a good true friend because, we all have to pull our own weight from time to time, and feeling kind of sluggish all of a sudden. Oh, well. Oh, here we go. Eyebows. I'll take these soon. So, anyways, one of the things I was talking to a friend of mine about was she was asking me today if I had any supplies. I was like, oh, I'm good. Don't need anything, Got everything I need. I'm content. Which reminds me. Where was I? Anyways, there. So as always says, be right back. Higgins. Oh yeah. So anyways, he was talking about glasses, right? And I was gonna tell him to get a job, you lazy bum, but you know him. Yeah, I can throw that out there and be funny. But I'm keeping my mouth shut because he thinks I'm too negative. Unfortunately, I'm not negative. I just basically don't like someone sticking their damn nose in it. Oh, I'm going to go to the eye doctor and get my glasses because, I'm poor and, the government's got to pay for them. Government can cut out eyeglasses and you'd be screwed. I mean, look, government's already cutting out the ACP program. I got an email that came in, I think it was today. Again, it was the whole email today thing. It said something about your ACPs are going to be done by, here we go. The date is estimated and may change, but through April. So end of April, they could change it to end of May, but apparently people are running out of money. Yeah. Maybe it's the coffee. Maybe I need to slow down my coffee drinking that. Maybe so. Anyway, anyways, a little walk I did, yeah. Little geezer's complaining. Oh, a little walk to your dad today, yeah. Well, guess what? Walk did. Let me use the restroom real quick. But anyway, the point is, when you have all these benefits, you get more, but apparently certain things don't qualify, on SSI, you have to pay your taxes for your house. Well, most people on SSI don't own a house. And besides that, I wouldn't own a house being on disability because frankly, you have to pay the repair bill. So my plan today, people, is to relax. I got to look over a few things online, some books. Thanks for being with me today. There we go. Ha ha. Ha ha. I tooted. No, actually, I didn't toot. Anyways. So, one of the things I'm looking for is stuff that I need to look up. You know. What the hell is that? Another Stardew thing? Oh, yeah, it is. $15% off. Yeah, well, I don't care about that. I do care about certain issues. So there's two things I need to look into. That's why I'm browsing while talking to you guys. Restock planned. Yeah, well, I'm always looking for happiness. Here we go. 1 point. Volume 5th edition, volume 6. What the hell? That's the 5th edition, maybe? Let me see. No, that's the 1.6 edition. So 1.6 just came out. Woo! Oh yeah, I'm getting that baby when that comes out. Notify me, yes, please notify me of my email right here, and I'm going to sign up so they can notify me when 1.6 comes out because I'm a big supplier of those books. I just love these books. 1.6, that's going to be great. Okay, so now I need yeah. So anyway, a lot of you preppers out there, books are something that's always good to prep with. Why do you think I keep talking about buying stuff? You know, here we go. Books. Check it out. Books. All right. So I need to find. All right. So that's $45. Here we go. I want to see this. I'd rather pay. You know, some people say to me, "Oh, how come you'd pay this?" Because I would. Wasn't there something somewhere? I think I saw something. I can't remember. Yeah. A lot of people are like, you should buy this and you should buy that. And it's like, nope. I have my own opinion of what I'm looking for, and it does not include certain issues, you know. And there we go. Boop, 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 boop. A lot of people say to me, how come you don't buy this or buy that? It's because certain books you got to look at thoroughly and then ask yourself if you're really going to waste the funds for it. Yeah. So, yeah. Do. All right, so it's not there. So if it's not there, then it's got to be this. No, sorry. There we go. So I'm finishing up here. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking at books while we're talking. Books, check them out. Books, check them out. All right, that one there looks good, but I'll have to look at that. You know, you can actually cut down your book list if you know what you're looking for. A lot of people say, oh, you should do this and you should do that. Yeah, maybe. Mm-hmm. There we go. There we go. See, I figured it out. I'm actually getting good at this search thing. Here we go. Yes, here we go. Let's see. That's sold out. That's available. That's available. That's sold out. That's sold out. I was looking for one like that, but I don't remember who made it. I saw a paper bound version, but I don't remember. By it wasn't that. What was the company name by? I think it was Limited. I think it was soft cover, and I was like, oh well, you know, it's a soft cover. Yeah, here it is, paperback. See, sold out. See, look at that, $25. This product is sold out. No wonder why you can't find it. I was looking for that. Sold out. Yeah. So I was hoping to see, that, but it says coming soon. That's why. So it's sold out. See, sold out. There, I can't get it. That's why you basically buy uh, a uh, whatever, So yeah. Anywho, couple books in my booking thing I gotta look into. Christmas time's coming soon. It's almost April. It's 8 months away, but pre-planning Christmas is great because it means Christmas will be full again this year. Christmas time, oh Christmas. Anywho, so anyways, looks like I don't know if Zoe's still here. She said, "Be right back." Yeah, you are a true friend. The island life is. Of course it is. Literally. The guy was retired the other day. He was like, "Oh, really? Oh, yeah, yes. Oh, yeah, reminds me." Oh, wow, 3 pages. I missed 3 pages on the form. Let's see what's going on. Hmm. Hmm. Wow. Hmm. Wow. Hmm. Everyone's talking about moderated. Hmm. What's this? This was Oh yeah, this was a long time ago, dude. This was last year, man. The repeater nearby. Long time ago, I tell you, this is a long post. Hey, Mop, see you came down. Yeah, I came down. Yeah, I see Aunt Zoe's on the thing too. Yeah, she is, or was, or is, or who knows. Or it says just watching. Zoe here. Okay, be right back. Okay, just watching. Yeah, sorry about that, Zoe. I was watching. I was actually what do you guys call it, peeps? Looking at books and then looking at the radio form. Need to check, see how our radios are doing. A lot of radios are sold out still. That's one thing I check every day. And I'm gonna have some lunch soon. Lunch. I want the lunchy. Give me a lunchy. All right, so that's in stock. That's in stock. That's in stock. That's in stock. That's sold out. That's in stock. That's in stock. In stock. That went down in price again. That went down in price again. That one's these. Those are almost the same price as the SGS 100s. Damn. And 200s. I know Ian Higgins talked about that. Oh, the 200 sold out and the 100 just sold out. Damn. So scanners are getting more and more sold out by the day. I wonder if they're, I don't know. I heard rumors going on. Which one? Game books. Yeah, just some gaming books I'm looking into. And your book, of course, when it comes out. Hey, Bob. Oh, your dry fiber. Moppy is dry fiber. Here. Oh, yeah, I love my doggy. So I guess I will fire up the tea kettle while talking to you guys. Have my lunch, get it over with, so I can start gaming soon, because that's the plan for tonight is gaming. Yes. So, as you all know, my prepping supplies is ramen. Ramen for lunch, ramen for dinner. Be happy, go lucky girl. I like ramen. It works. Then I can be happy, and yeah, I gotta tidy up this place again. Hoping to hire someone to help me, but so far nothing. I have to do it myself. That's why I've been trying to coordinate things, because when I think I can get this done in 2 days. You know, I know it takes out of me and Zoe time, but the place needs to be clean. Mop's smiling. He's like, "Oh yeah, cleaning the apartment." So they asked me why my shot glass is out. I said, "Well, it's because I'm drinking a whole shot of that cherry stuff." They don't, I saw a video about an angry, unhappy baby beaver wanting more milk, throwing a temper tantrum. It's pretty cool watching a few shorts from time to time. I like the sea otters, though. There's this pair of sea otters that this family has in Japan. They're always feeding it fish. It's pretty cool. Here we go. So while this tea kettle heats up, then I get to do the next part, which is unseal these. Because once these are unsealed, then I can have access to this for my meals. Yeah, a lot of people say, "Well, why am I eating this? This is what I like to eat." And besides, this stuff is cheaper than can be. Yes. As a prepper, I always keep this stuff on hand more than anything. Remember 8 years ago, funny story about 8 years ago, Cousin Dinky used to message me and say, "Oh, what are you going to Walmart for?" Ramen. Yeah. A couple game books I want to get, and a couple other things too. Game books. I want to get my game books. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Rabbit takes a nap short. Yeah. So. Yeah. So, anyways, I got to check on a couple of Amazon things. The Buy It Again program. Want to check on a couple things, anyways. Ooh. Wait a minute. This went down in price? It's been in my shopping cart. Oh, yeah. Okay. Good Lord's blessed me well. $2.12. All right. Went down in price. There we go. Yep. There we go. Delivered on Thursday. See? You wait, you get. Went down $7. See? And check my account. Pending. Oh, yeah. See, it's pending now. Yes. So, I'm going to have my lunch while talking to you guys, I guess. Yes. Ha, 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 ha. Hold on. Let's check in. Radio check. So, anyways, God has blessed me truly well today. That's right. So, anywho, ramen's cooking. Place a couple. Oh yeah, the order it again. Yeah. Let's see. We have. Coffee went up in price. Wow. Ramen through the roof again. What else is there? Toilet paper went down in price. Gotta get some more than my paper towels went up in price again. See, this is the prepper things that you need to know. Paper products must be going up there in price. Yeah, garbage bags already taken care of. Candy, oh wow, look at that. That is through the damn roof. I can't believe gummy bears are that expensive. Oh, and the gummy, and they sold out of those cinnamon bears again. Wow. I mean, I cannot believe they're out of cinnamon bears. I mean, can you believe that? I like a good cinnamon bear like the next person, but oh my God, man. Let's see, this one's Higgins and Higgins and Higgins and yada, yada, yada. Here we go. I'm going to check. Yeah, sold out. Look at that. Apparently everyone wants the cinnamon bears, so they're sold out. No. I feel pretty damn blessed today. So anywho, making lunch. So you have a turkey, make that. I already did a poll. Look. Right here, I have a ducky. Why don't we just cook a nice, tasty duck for Easter, huh? We can have the duck for Easter. Little ducky for Easter. Little ducky for Easter. Make space in freezer, and you have a turkey, make that. I already made space. Your turkey's right here, Zelby. Your turkey is here. My turkey is here. And behind this turkey that's already cooked and I'm ready to make soup out of, this turkey, under behind that is the duckies. Let's have a duck. Duck, oh yeah, duck, duck. I am the duck. Yeah, well, guess what? You remember when I went shopping the other day, I picked up duck. Oh, a duck would be a unique Easter dinner for myself. Nice roasted duck. Roasted duck. And today on Miami Vice, duck. Duck. Check it out. Duck. Check it out. Duck. Check it out. Duck. Check it out. Yeah. Boop, boop, boop. I am the duck. Yeah, I know, but we have a duck right there. We're not cooking you. You still do the duck waddle, 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 quack, quack, quack. So as you guys can see, I gotta get prepped for my my ramen. I got my special ramen fork right here. It's allocated for ramen. Tonight's dinner is going to be ramen. I'm too damn lazy. It's Monday anyways. Monday. So I'm sick. So I'll do coffee time and lunchtime with you guys. And then afterwards, I'm going to probably call Zoe for a few minutes after my meal. And then afterwards, I will look at him. Look at him. Look at him. All loafing around. He's like, oh yeah, I'm king of the ducks. Actually, your doggy moppy yet. Duck, bow, duck, banana, fauna, bow. Yeah. Well, duck sounds pretty tasty in my opinion. So I don't like this stove though. Can't tell if the damn thing's heating or not heating. I mean, that's the damn problem. Give me a second, please. Oh. Oh yeah, a cup of noodles always makes me happy, Pete. This is what I call comfort food. Duck, bow, duck, banana, fauna, bow. Yeah, you see? But this is what I call comfort food because, it's food. And it's my food. And it's what I love to eat. And it's healthy food. And I lose weight. That's one thing the doctors were surprised about the other day. Oh, you're losing weight, Rita. When my family left the nest slowly but surely in my mother's household, one of the things my family was always laughing at me for was the fact that that ramen was a staple. I remember going to Fred Meyer's, Food Pavilion, Safeway, Albertsons. Albertsons made some really good ribs back then. And their deli department, oh my God, their deli department. I remember one time my mom went to this park, Scarborough Park with us. And we were walking around. Before in Albertsons, they're my grandmother's. My grandmother said, choose something. So I saw this rack of ribs like this, big rack of ribs. They just pulled them out, fresh rack of ribs. I said, I want that. Mom said, we'll take the rack of ribs. I ate so many ribs, it was like heaven. I said, hey, Mom, I don't know why we haven't thought of this before. Ribs at Albertsons? Yeah, go to the park. My grandmother always drove me over there and we'd have ribs. But anyways, the story goes, when we go shopping, my mom would be like, get stuff that you can cook yourself. Bouillon and ramen. Why? Because it's simple and cheap. Then one day my mother decided, because she was so busy with life, that she would turn around back in the day and she would do things that would be cool. For example, one day she come to me, I'd get off work, I shouldn't call it work, school, and I would go into my home, and my mom would be like, new video games over there. Cool, right on the couch. But I have a special surprise for you. I said, oh, what's that? She says, I got you a box here that's for you. I said, oh, yeah, I'm going to move into a box. I used to make jokes. No, it wasn't moving into a box. It was a microwave. She didn't want me having a hot plate, but she did put a microwave in my room. Why? Because she wanted me to live in my room. Mm-hmm. Chest freezer she had, or upright freezer. We had both. What do we have? She'd go and try out all these different TV dinners. She'd go down to TV dinner out and fill them up. Chicken a la king and chicken cordon bleu, and she always did that. She never wanted to go through Schwann's. Apparently, our ice cream is one thing, but let me tell you, I lived on a lot of TV dinners. I tell you, yeah. Usually, she'd give me the family size thing of Salisbury steaks. I wasn't a big fan of the mashed potatoes, but they were like 20 banquet TV dinners for like $10. She'd cash in on those. Yeah. And then, yeah, I was mom. My mother was that way. She was the type that would literally make sure that you had plenty of TV dinners. Yeah. Yeah. She didn't want to cook. She didn't have to. Sometimes she'd come in with cases and cases of chicken soup. Never liked chicken soup that well. Back in the day, chicken soup tastes better than it did now. She'd get like chicken and star soup, chicken and rice soup, chicken and dumplings and stuff like that. But it wasn't a bad meal. It wasn't a good meal, but it was great. Mom always looked at that from that point of view. The cup of noodles, yeah, we had that too. Thing is I remember a few times my mom and I would go to the store and they'd do a sampling. Got this and this. You should try it sometime. Mom would say, we'll take 4 bottles of that. She'd go and pick up some of the sausage ropes. Thanks, no, I have sweet sour sausage rope. Damn good, too. I remember going camping a few times and be cooking that up in the old camp stove. Remember one time my sister was bitching to me, right? We were camping for like 2 weeks. Sister had this propane stove. Complaining about how the propane cans were too expensive. And I'd sit there and I'd have like gallons and gallons of Coleman fuel. And one day she'd sit there and she'd say something and I'd say, Mom, can you spare $30? She says, okay. So, we went camping again. My sister complained, the propane this, the propane that. And I said, don't worry about it. I got it covered this time. Thanks to Mom. Oh, yeah, right. Well, next, she sees me pulling out 4 propane cans of 5-gallon propane cans. And I'd hook it up and I'd use a wrench, and I hook it up to the stove. Eventually, problem with the stove was 2 burners was not enough for my sister. She had to have 3. Well, I had a Coleman stove that was 3 burners. So I said, hey, Mom, can you pick up one of these? Okay, so we did that. Then my sister was complaining about something else for camping. Well, you have one of these. Yeah, it will cost fuel just to fire it up. And then when you fire it up, you got to put the attachment on it just to drip coffee because you don't want to use a percolator. She didn't like the percolator. There's coffee grounds in her coffee. And that's what I called the entitled mode. And back in the day, percolators is the way people got the coffee, people. Yeah. I'm telling you. Coffee was, yeah. We had the best tent, the best stove. And then she had to complain about, oh, well, the ground's hard, Mom. Mom had an air mattress. I had a cot. So to me, it was fine. Yeah. So my sister was always complaining, oh, well, we're camping and we need a... One time I went camping, took a truck, set everything up, and my sister was complaining. Middle of the night, right? I had this little tent. Funny story. I had this little tent. And this tent, right? So my sister, she got up in the middle of the night for my niece and nephew. Had to go down the road to the outhouse. So they
Sorry to respond sooner. I had to run up to the library and fill up my 2 water bottles, my big ones, so I could have water for tonight. Fresh water.
So, camping, right? So I had this little tent.
Without having to buy it, too. Get more water up there for free than I do at the dollar store.
10-4, rubber duck. So, anyways, then what happened was...
That's why I had up the Greenwood Library to fill up my water bottles.
So then I turned around, and my sister comes in, and I had this...
Take 2 or 3 with me, right? Fill them up, and then come back down here.
So then I was sitting here minding my own business, right, middle of the night. She's like, oh, well, we all have to go down the hill, because, we're near a stream and everything. I go in this thing, I close the door, zip it up, And my sister was like, I don't know why there's a second little tent there she could use, right? She hears little chemical toilet.
Yeah, I did a lot of adventuring on Elder Scrolls Online. Trying to complete the Somerset storyline.
So, anyways, I'm live right now, just shooting the shit about camping. So, just to let you know. So, anyways, I had this little chemical toilet. My sister was pissed. She was yelling at Mom. Mom said, well, Rita basically bought her own toilet. She bought her own camp stove. She bought her own tent. She bought her own sleeping bag. She bought everything she needed. I had like 20 lanterns literally all lighting up the area, and she's just pissed. Ow. We should be able to use the chemical toilet. Why? It'll be plugged up fast. You can piss out and piss over there. You piss over there. The toilet's in the middle of the night because I had to empty myself.
Watch that word and just
watch that word. I got too many fucking triggers. I got too many fucking triggers. I want to talk about games. I want to talk about games. I want to talk about games. Look at me. I want to disrupt your YouTube channel by talking about games. Yeah, what's it say? Remember when I considered camp no place to live? Oh, yeah, I know. I mean, literally. So, yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, this soup. Yes. I mean, literally, camping was great, but same goes with birthdays and Christmases, that was pretty good, too. Remember one Easter? Me and my husband were angry with my mom. She gave up my prime rib, which I paid for, to my sister, who, oh, your sister needs more, really? Well, after that, one time, I went to the store one time, right? I went grocery shopping, then went over to, what's that place called? Papa Murphy's. I get home, I get the chicken bacon ranch pizza. No, I could try. So what happened? Sister tried to take it. I turned around and told my mom, take my pizza you owe me for fucking 2 of them. My mom wasn't going to tolerate that because I said, this is my dinner. She can't afford her own dinner. She can go fuck off because I ain't fucking supporting her. Remember one time I was at the store. She tried to use my food card. I said, hey, this is my food card. I need groceries. You can't buy your own groceries. There's a problem. Yeah. Yep. I mean, literally so much crap happening. No, I can look it up. Had my lunch. She's like, "Oh, you need to do." Yeah, okay. Let me see. See, I can log into Chloe's account because Chloe gives me, lets me. Then I go waddle over here. What the hell? She must have been on it for a while because, frankly, I can't see it unless you remove the damn thing again. Here we go. All right. Let's see. Join, and join. So apparently what? Friday Harbor word of mouth rentals. Yes, I see that. But where's the What's Up Friday Harbor links? I don't see anything. What's really up Friday Harbor? Friday Harbor rant and rave. Buy and sell now and then, giving free, rant and rave. What's up Friday Harbor? What's up Friday Harbor? What's up? I don't see where the What's Up Friday Harbor marketplace. Dude, where the hell is it? I used to have it sitting right there on the side there. I don't see anything, dude. No. Let's try it. Groups, that's what we're looking for. There we go. Friday Harbor, San Juan, Friday Harbor, yada, yada, yada. Maybe if I can look it up, I can find it, but still I can't find it. See y'all. Fine, let's see y'all. That's it? Where the hell is... Can we search the groups? Yeah, apparently Chloe blocked it, apparently. Whatever it is. Yeah, I can't see it. Maybe Zoe will send me a link so I can look it up. I don't see anything. This thing. She deleted it again because she was angry. Oh, I'm not going to ever get home, so I better, Yeah. Well, send me a link, Zoe, so I can actually look. Because I don't see anything on groups. Yeah. Here we go. Thank you. See, she sent it to me. Let me see. Here we go. Yeah, I see this. Yeah, I see. But where's the What's Up Friday Heart link? Maybe I can find it on Google. Yeah, here we go. There we go. It says right here, this content isn't viewable. So basically, apparently, Chloe went and blocked it. Figures. So she went and blocked it. Yeah, she blocked. Yeah, she blocked the damn thing. That's what it is. It says I can't view it. Wow. Yep. I see. All right, let me see if that's the post. All right, let me look. Yeah, it says this content is not available at the moment. It's like she had it blocked without me knowing it. Let me see. Yeah, she blocked the whole damn thing, is what she did. Groups? Yeah, she blocked the damn thing. Yeah, I found it on Google, but I can't fucking see it because she blocked the damn thingy. Yeah. So apparently, hold on. Unless they blocked her. Privacy and settings. All right, hold on. Click blocking in the left comments. English UK. Okay. Default audience. I gotta see. Did she actually block? Oh, here we go. Restricted listing, block users, block messages, block apps, block apps, block apps, block pages. Here we go. Let me see. See your blocked list. That's it. So she only blocked Skagit Transit yet. Nothing under that. Block app invites, block messages, block users. Restricted list. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. It's not letting me see anything. No, well. That's the weirdest thing in the world. Yeah, well, more ramen for me, I guess, because I can't see anything. So unless Chloe removed herself, they must have removed herself, or someone basically. I can ask her directly. That'll be the best bet. Let's let's see. Hey, question for you. Did you block What's Up Friday Harbor in Facebook? See, we have a working relationship, so technically, just tell me.
They blocked me. I said something bad about them a while back.
Gee, thanks. I was using that as a news feed.
Look, I can make another Facebook account for that reason.
Yeah.
Under a different name.
All right. Yeah. Yep, the police blog's pretty good. There we go. So, there we go. Chloe said something. Hear that? Oh, well, I said something negative. Really? Hey, man, you need a game too? No. Oh, yeah. So, did you hear that come up? Oh, yeah, I did. So, Chloe said something negative and they banned her. Yeah, they blocked her. So, there we go. Anger from a borderline. Was gonna, I could start a new account. Yeah, right. Yeah, you see, this is what really stinks. Zoe says to me, oh, check that out. That's cool. That Well, I was wondering about that one place, the wine shop. You know, they got rid of the candies for the wine shop. I wonder how they're doing business wise. Hmm. Mm. Yum yum. So many businesses failing. Hmm. Yep. Guess there's nothing I can do about that. So my plan tonight is finish this ramen, and then I'm gonna go game because I can, and I will call Zoe probably while I'm gaming. Shouldn't be too long. A person can use a controller easier than and still be on the phone. Simple. Mm. I can't believe that she actually got herself blocked. Yeah. Yeah. Well. So, anywho, so tonight's plan is I'm gonna game. Thinking of doing a gaming edition soon, talking about actual video games, something I want to address soon. Hmm. Doesn't look too appealing. Doesn't look too appealing. Hmm. So, anywho, my lunch is pretty good. You guys know this. As a prepper, I like to eat simple foods. That's something I want to share with you guys. So, one of the things I was going to tell you guys about was I was playing a game the other day, and I was thinking to myself, some games are complicated, some games are easy, and some games, well, are some games. So, it's minding my own business, thinking about so one of the things I wanted to share with you guys was simplicity is something I love, okay? I'm one of those simple-minded people. A lot of you guys, you sit there and you say, well, what do you mean? Oh, think about it. You get games from the 80s, right? Pong, beep, 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 boring. Space Invaders, shoot, 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 boring. You get something like Role-playing game. Oh, yeah. Cool. Simple but complex to a point, right? Now, think of the 90s, right? Final Fantasy II, which was Final Fantasy IV in Japan. Great game, right? Great game. Easy to play, easy to pick up, yada, 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 right? First, I was like, oh, what's this, right? My cousin was trying it, and I was trying it, and then, but I got into it. Now, then they got into the portable gaming system, right? Oh, my mom tried to get me into this Final Fantasy adventure game's great, really. Didn't feel like Final Fantasy Adventure. Found out of Seeking Densetsu 1, which was Secret of Mana 1 on Game Boy. Then, when they figured the name was monopolized, they put in Final Fantasy Legends. Yeah, all right, let's see. How's Legends? Oh, well, that's pretty good. That was Moriyasu Saga series. I'm sorry I butchered it. And yet, easy to play, easy on the eyes, but challenging. Yeah, so you got to do this, you got to do that, and then you got to do this. Yeah. And then they said, oh, well, we cashed in on that one. Let's cash on number 2. Eventually, it is what it is. What's up, doggo? I'm having my dinner or my lunch. Come here. Are you wet? Oh, no, you're dry. You want to say hello to Aunt Zoe and the people? Hello, everyone. How are you? I'm not an Ewok right now. I'm Moppy the shaved Lhasa Apso. Oh, yeah. I love my I got a little piece of biscuit left. Come here. I love my dog. My dog means a lot to me. Yeah. Kind of stinks. That wet stink's still there, but you know what? I can't deny my doggy his love. He looks like a little Snoopy, doesn't he? When I first saw him shaved, I wanted to name him Snoopy a long time ago, but Daddy said no, his name's Skittles. Hey, Skitties. Oh, yeah, Skitty. Boom, boom. Skitty. I miss Daddy, too. Yeah. There's nothing I can give you, son. There's nothing. Yeah, there is nothing. No. So I love my ramen. I love my dinner. I love my food. But my point is I love all of you. And yeah. So, the point is yeah, see, you want to get some water. So the point is I'm telling you, back in the day, I'm a simplistic person, if it works, it works. But some people, they're complicated, I mean, my husband took them a long while to get me into Elder Scrolls 4, then 5. One and 2 were easy back in the day, and 3 was but point is, I was simple-minded, and then yeah, I remember hubby always telling me this and telling me that. It was a great time back then, So, may I ask what you said on What's Up Friday Harbor to get banned?
I literally told the entire town to fuck off, and I said something about white trash hicks.
Wow. Anywho, peeps, life is good. I'm gonna game soon, but I do gotta finish my lunch or dinner or snack or whatever you want to call it, and then I'm gonna get on hold of Zoe for a few minutes, and then I'm going to maybe do an update tomorrow. I know Zoe's done with her book thingy, so Maybe I'll meet up with her Wednesday. Maybe I'll feel, instead of 30% better, maybe I'll feel 50% better on Wednesday, depending on how I'm feeling, because frankly, yeah, I'm about 30%. That walk down to town and back drained me. Usually I don't complain about being lethargic, but damn, I got out of bed this morning and I was like going back to bed. Yeah. I could hear hubby in the background. You better use the bathroom and then go back to bed. Okay. It was a wild ride today, I tell you. Someone asked me, "Oh, do you have enough supplies?" Yes. Will you have enough supplies? Yes. Are you going to be happy with your supplies? Yes. You see, at the end of the month, I don't complain. We only got 6 days left to payday, supposedly. So, what the hell, right? So, anyways, I got to get a hold of Higgins eventually via email. I also got to get a hold of Zoe via phone. And then I got to talk to Chloe about a project. So, busy day for a Monday. And because it's 6:30, I think I'm going to take my time now, because it's 1 hour and 41 minutes, to tell you I got some book ideas. Got to talk to Chloe about. I got a beautiful doggy here who's unhappy because he's waiting for payday. He wants to see the Clo Bob. He wants some snacks, don't you? We're going to take him over to Costco next week. And next 2 weeks, we're going to Costco. Hello, everyone. I'm Moppy. I'm going to Costco. Costco. Yeah. So, anyways, I got to pull my phone out. I might send a message out to someone. Here we go. Let me see. Let me see here. Yeah. All right. So, okay. I'll send a message soon. Anywho, I'm heading out, peeps. I need to make a phone call, like I said, and to talk to Chloe and to do some other stuff. So I hope you guys have a great evening. I'm getting better. Every day is a blessing. So there you have it. So please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestion at the like, subscribe button. It's also fun for your family, including your dogs, cats, bunnies, service dogs, service bunnies. The bell notification, thumbs up button, subscribe button. If you like the content, feel free to send a gift card, Amazon, Target, Walmart, over to San Juan Island Prepper at AOL.com or San Juan Island Prepper at Yahoo.com. Thank you, everyone, and God bless you in everything you do.